Friday, November 22nd, yo.
Friday.
Our phone number is 877-937-1047. You can text us. You text the show. Text JJR and whatever you want to say to 96893, and we will call you back or read your text on the air. And today's a big day.
Popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper
It opened last night, right? Wicked is out now. Rich, Peyton, and Kyle saw the movie. Mindy saw the movie last night, and Mindy texted us this morning because she's a Wicked expert. Good morning, Mindy.
Good morning.
So, Mindy says, I saw Wicked tonight. I've known the musical like the back of my hand since it came out in 2004. I've read the book multiple times. I have degrees in both musical theater and English lit. Holy smokes.
Big time.
If you would like my hot take on it, let me know. Spoiler, she says. Spoiler. Before I tell you the spoiler, what do you guys think?
I hope she doesn't give up something that's really exciting in the film.
But do you think she liked the movie or didn't like the movie?
She loved it.
I think she loved it too.
It's fantastic, spoiler. Anyway, let's get into it, Mindy. What do you think?
I was so impressed. There's so many, especially, in recent years, so many musicals that get turned into movies that are just such a disappointment. And this one, I mean, it blew my mind, honestly. I was so taken aback by how great they did with it.
So you read the books. I read the books. Did you read Son of a Witch too, the sequel?
Yes.
And I saw the play, and my favorite part of the movie is there's one song in the musical that I absolutely despise, and it got stuck in my head, and they left that out of the movie, which I think is fantastic.
Okay, so you said, I have a feeling I could give you guys, tell you about the connections between the book, the musical, and part one of the movie, the OG Wizard of Oz, and what is to come in part two of the movie next year. And then she says, if asked the right questions. Is that code or what? Now, first, like someone like me, I haven't seen Wicked. I know nothing about Wicked. I didn't care for Wizard of Oz. Am I going to like this? But I do love theater.
I mean, I think anybody would like. I think you would like it. Although the fact that you didn't care for Wizard of Oz is, I'll forgive you for that.
Well, that's because I was a little kid and I was scared. The witch scared the hell. I had nightmares. I still, as an adult, have nightmares of a different version of the Green Witch. She's got straight teeth, big straight veneers. She's got teeth like Rich, and she's green.
That's a nightmare.
And I'm wearing green today too. Just
I've
like
had that since I was a kid. A nightmare about a green witch with straight, big veneers. But
that's fair.
Yeah.
And I will say, for those listeners that have little ones they're thinking of taking, the last half hour or so of the movie could get kind of scary for kids.
Okay, what about part two? What's coming in part two? Do you know, Kyle?
I have no idea. No. I just like you. I never saw Wicked, the play.
So you're like me. The only difference between me and you is you saw it in the movie now. That's it.
Yeah.
And you loved it.
I loved it.
That's great.
I feel like, John Jay, you're going to love it because you loved The Greatest Showman. Like, you love musicals. And it's like Mindy said, it's excellently done.
Showman, by the way.
I love The Greatest Showman.
I feel like it's like you're watching a musical, but it doesn't really feel like you're watching a musical.
Only in the very beginning. Like, if I'm going to very nitpick, like, I loved everything about the movie, but if I'm going to, like, extremely nitpick, the very beginning, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like this movie. Mm-hmm. And I won't say why, but because I don't want to ruin anything for anyone, but, like, right after the beginning part, it was like full-fledged, edge of my seat, like couldn't wait to see more till the very end.
I've heard that you can't even really notice that it's 2 hours and 40 minutes long.
No, you can't. You don't notice. And Kyle, we talked about, that first opening scene, and we were like, okay, I think we could have done without maybe.
Yeah.
But I went on a rabbit hole on Wicked on TikTok, and now I'm totally in on the first scene because
I just didn't think it was necessary.
Is it like the scene of The Accused?
When I go down my rabbit hole, I'm like, I understand, and like I didn't understand the Easter eggs within that. And now I get it, so now I'm in.
Everything.
The exposition.
See, there you go. There's a theater major right there. Well, something else, too. I don't think you've seen a movie that quite looks like this with the colors and the way
Gorgeous.
it is a beautiful looking movie.
Oscars, at least for the design.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, there's already Oscar buzz for Ariana Grande for Best Supporting Actress.
And it should be. She's awesome.
She's so good.
So good.
She's so funny. Like, she made me laugh so many times in the movie. Like, I'm like, wow, I love Ariana Grande.
She did so good.
So, Mindy, what are we missing? A quick review or your thoughts. Go ahead.
So, first of all, just so you guys know, well, let me backtrack. I was wondering how they were going to turn a 3-hour musical into 2, basically 3-hour-long movies. And once it started going, I realized it was because they went deeper into the book in this first part. Mm-hmm. So you're getting more, like, obviously the book is more detailed than the musical itself.
Right.
So some of the things they put in there were more, like, from the book. So you get a little bit more information. So this first movie was the first act of the musical.
Right, because the musical, the first act before you go into intermission, ends with Defying Gravity, which is what the movie ends with Defying Gravity.
Okay, so you don't get, it's not like, I thought it would be like, it ends and then Wizard of Oz starts. That's not how it goes. No? Because you know how that happens with the Star Wars movies?
Yeah.
I forget, what was it? It ends Andor, and it goes right into New Hope. It's sick.
Yeah.
Well, so the second act, which will be the second movie, does kind of start overlapping with the Wizard of Oz. You're not gonna really see.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's all from Elphaba, the Wicked Witch's perspective. So you're not gonna see, Dorothy and Toto. But you'll get little nitpicks. Like I heard Peyton saying the other day about Fiyero turns into the Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
So the lion cub.
Yeah.
That's the one in the beginning. Yeah, the one that they freed.
Rescue.
Cowardly Lion.
Yep.
That seems like a no-brainer. I just seen the movie. If I saw a lion cub in this movie, I go, it's going to be Cowardly Lion.
I didn't.
She doesn't know that.
When you're watching the movie, that doesn't.
There's got to be. You're probably going to see who Oz is. You're probably going to see Yellow Brick Road somewhere. You're probably going to see.
Exactly right. And I think
I'm out of this stupid movie.
What about an Orange Brick
I already
Road?
figured it out. I'm out, Mindy. I'm out.
No, it's real good.
It's so good, John Jay.
Popular. You're gonna be popular.
I'll tell you who's popular. Kyle Unfug with 3 things we need to. By the way, as you watch videos that we post today, we're all wearing green and pink for Wicked today. It's Wicked Day today. Wicked Day. Kyle, what are 3 things we need to know what's coming up?
So I feel like for the last, maybe 10 years, everyone's wondering, what's going to be the next Instagram? What's going to be the next Twitter? What's going to be the next thing? And a couple of social media apps have tried to pop up and didn't kind of go anywhere. But now they're saying Blue Sky is the next big thing. It's already reached...
I've been on Blue Sky for over a year.
It's already reached 20 million users. It's backed by former Twitter owner Jack Dorsey. And now that it's reached 20 million users, thank you, John Jay, you are one of those. People are saying this is it. And they love it because it's an alternative to Twitter. It's like Twitter, but with different features. So, like Twitter, it can do, picture updates, short text, reply, share each other's posts. What makes it different is it's actually supposedly a decentralized system, which will eventually allow users to create their own apps and build their own communities within Blue Sky. It's available on Android, iOS, all the things. What I found interesting is when signing up, what they do is they actually have you pick your preferences as to what you want to see in your feed.
Oh, yeah.
So it can have it hide spam. You can have it hide violent images. I mean, it kind of gives you a choice of what you're going to see.
Don't click politics. Just don't click it.
Unless that's what you want, right? Click whatever you want. That's what they're saying is the next big social media app.
I've been on it for over a year, and I find it completely boring.
Yeah,
and the lack of interaction.
It's like a super quiet Twitter.
It's not exciting at all. Yeah.
Is it better than Threads, or do you like? I know you're pretty active.
I like
on
Threads. You know what's funny is I'm active on Threads, but not knowingly. And all of a sudden I look and I have like 40,000 followers. I was like, dang.
Because I think you probably post on Facebook and then it just connects right to your
right. I didn't know that. It was so awesome.
So, well, we'll see. We'll see if it has what it takes to make the social media status, I guess, of an Instagram, or actually X, I should call it, not Twitter. Thanksgiving meals are expected to be cheaper this year. Thank goodness. We could all use a break. Turkey prices have dropped. They're still higher than 5 years ago, but I think we'll all take a little break because, Turkey Day is next week, so your groceries should be a little bit easier to get for that dinner. Now, while Black Friday then is right around the corner, major sales have already started on Amazon. They're doing 12 days of Black Friday savings, so they've already started today, and they'll go through December 2nd. Now, we call it Black Friday and we get excited about going shopping. However, plumbers dread this day. They don't call it Black Friday. We've talked about this before. They actually call it Brown Friday, as it is most consistently the busiest day of the year for plumbers, averaging 50% more
Brown
calls
Friday.
on Brown Friday than any other day. Just because everyone overeats or whatever, I'm not really sure, but they're clogging toilets left and right on Brown Friday. This could be something that you could actually prepare for in your house. Make sure that you have ample plungers ready.
Or put in the toilet. I have the Champion. It's called the Champion. And you're supposed to be able to put 30 golf balls down it.
Oh, my.
I have not tried that yet.
Okay.
Also known as your mom.
Whoa.
John Jay.
Whoa.
Unnecessary. Unnecessary. And that's 3 things you need to know.
I just went on my Blue Sky, right? And I apologize. I started my Blue Sky 9 months ago. I posted, my last post was 7 months ago. And I have 7 followers.
Big time.
7 followers in my Blue Sky. So if you're on Blue Sky, follow me at John J. Van S. Peyton, what's the vibe for horoscopes today?
The Wicked movie is out now, so I'm going to tell you which Wicked character fits you best based on your zodiac sign.
Dang.
Lori, good morning. What's your sign?
Hi, my sign is Aquarius, and I'm calling from Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
Okay, hey Lori. Okay, so for Aquarius, the Wicked character that you are is actually not really a character, but more so an object, but you're Elphaba's broomstick. Innovative and always ahead of the curve, you are the broomstick that takes Elphaba to new heights. You don't care about sticking to tradition, so why walk when you can actually soar? Today, just embrace your originality and don't let anyone clip your wings. You are meant to rewrite the rules.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're
you guys
welcome.
all have a great day.
Thank you, Lori. That's cool. She listens on the iHeartRadio app. We have listeners in Pennsylvania. It's very cool. Makaya, what's your sign? Good morning.
Hi, my sign's an Aries.
Okay, so for an Aries, you guys actually give main character energy, and you guys are Elphaba from the Wicked movie. You're bold, you're ambitious, and you're not afraid to stand out. Like Elphaba, you often find yourself misunderstood, but your passion and your determination are going to set you apart. So today, channel your inner green witch and fight for what you believe in, even if it feels like you're defying gravity.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So, Kyle, how do you know all the words already? Just from
It's pretty easy words to learn.
just from watching the movie one time,
Yeah,
you know it?
yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
That's a big song.
If you're
I mean, it's
Elphaba,
such an emotional part of the movie, too.
is.
but if you're Elphaba, that means you're going to turn into the Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
the Wicked Witch
You
of
are
the
the Wicked,
West.
but right now she's nice, and you've seen that's what the story is, right?
It's her villain origin story.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you like her.
Mary, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, Mary the Libra.
Yes, Kyle is our Libra.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi, Mary.
Okay,
Hi.
so for
Happy
my...
Thanksgiving to all of you before I forget.
You too.
Yes, you too,
I hope you all
Mary.
have a nice Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Mary, and you, Kyle, which Wicked character you are. And you guys are actually the Wizard. You guys love harmony and balance, but like the Wizard, you can sometimes struggle with appearances versus authenticity. I just took that word today.
I like that first version.
I don't even know what I said.
I would
There's
have.
authenticity. Today, work on showing the real you, Libras. There's no need for smoke and mirrors. People love you just as you are.
Thank you very much.
After seeing
right,
the
you
movie,
guys-
I don't like that one.
I know. That's how I
I
feel.
don't like
that's
that
how
at
I
all.
feel about mine, too.
Okay.
I feel the same way.
All right, Kyle, now I got to go and see the movie so I can find out.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
you have to find out.
Mary, have a great day.
Okay. Bye-bye.
By the way, I was talking about the iHeart app. If you listen to us on the iHeart app, one of the ways to find us on the iHeart app is you search 104.7 Kiss FM Phoenix, and you can listen to us live in the studio. Tammy, what's your sign? Good morning.
Hi, Gemini.
Okay, so Tammy, you're actually the love interest Fiero. Stubborn, maybe. Loyal, always, though. So Taurus, you have the steadfastness of Fiero. So ready to stand by those who you love, even when it's not the easiest path. So today, take a leap of faith, whether it's in love or in life, and you might just discover your dancing through life moment.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Tammy. What about for Pisces, for Rich?
Yeah, Rich. You're actually a Munchkinland resident.
Totally. We saw that coming.
You guys are creative and dreamy.
You know, 5'8" is considered normal. Did you know that?
It is. And a little whimsical. You are the heartbeat of the magical world. Like a resident of Munchkinland, your kindness lights up every space that you enter. So today, let your creativity shine because life is a little bit more wonderful with you in it.
We welcome you to Munchkin Land.
Yes.
What about for you, the Leos?
Yeah, for Leos, I'm like a little salty about this, but we're mad and memorable. So big energy, big plans, and a flair for the dramatic. That is so Virgo, Leo. Like Madame Morrible, you're a master at creating our narrative. So just remember, wield your power responsibly today. Not every scheme has a happy ending.
How about Virgo?
Virgo, John Jay, for you. You are Dr. Dilliman, which is actually like a main character in the beginning of the book.
I was hoping that's who I was.
Really? Do you know? Yeah, Dr. Dilliman's the goat. He's the professor, logical and observant. You see things that other people miss. So like Dr. Dilliman, you care about justice and knowledge. But today, it's your chance to speak up. Don't let anybody silence you. Your truth matters.
If you want to find out what your wicked sign is, go to johnjandrich.com. We also encourage you to text the show. You text JJR in your message to 96893. No matter what's on your mind, we'll call you back, or we'll just text you back or read your text on the air. So Stacks and Hacks, where I go over Stacks information and Rich goes over life hacks. The big science story this year, or this week, includes these chemists in England created the world's thinnest spaghetti, 200 times thinner than a human hair.
Huh?
Why?
Like, why? You know how much you have to eat to get full? I don't understand how you do that. KFC launched lickable wrapping paper. It tastes like one of their chicken burgers. It's not edible, though. It's also sold out and was only available in the UK. I don't know. A 56-year-old man. Get this. We've talked about different versions of this. A 56-year-old man scammed a Texas woman out of more than $250,000 pretending to be Elon Musk. They became friends on Facebook. They exchanged messages. The victim's husband said she transferred around $600,000 to Elon Musk, who promised her $55 million in return.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. That's terrible.
That's sad.
Wicked is now in theaters, so a lot of movie theater etiquette articles are trending. But by the way, did you see what they told you not to do in Wicked?
Sing.
Not to sing.
It took all of me not to sing. I think I probably was mouthing all the words.
I think
you were singing.
Like AMC theaters, they put out a video like, do not sing at Wicked, please.
It's hard to stop yourself sometimes. But I was in between Rich and Kyle, so I didn't really care.
Yeah, no, it was fine.
But it's okay to sing in Gladiator. Yeah, hello. Here are some things not to do. The number one thing they tell you not to do in a movie theater, I've never seen anybody do this in a movie theater, is FaceTime someone. Can you imagine? You are missing out. Look at this. Hailey Bieber's pretty upset at Billboard. She says Billboard is a joke. They ranked Justin Bieber at number 8 on their list of the greatest pop stars of the 21st century.
Why is that bad?
Adele is 10, Ariana Grande 9, Bieber's 8, Kanye 7, Britney Spears 6, Lady Gaga 5, Drake is 4, Rihanna is 3, and they haven't said who number 2 and number 1 are.
Those are all great choices.
But they think it's Beyonce and Taylor Swift, and don't know what order.
But her complaint wasn't because he was number 8; it was because he was above Usher. And she's like, there would be no Bieber without Usher. Why wasn't he
so she was more anti-Bieber. Like, why?
And everyone was like, it's funny. He's not backing him up before.
He's like, Usher's like, hey, blueprint.
What do you have for life hacks, Rich?
All right, let's talk about holiday photos. And I'm not just talking about your pictures with your immediate family that make the Christmas card. I'm talking about when you're gathered around Thanksgiving. Let's get together for a family photo. So photographers have come together and they're like, there's a hack. Don't tell the rest of the people in your family to make you look good in the pictures. And here's what it is. For a family photo, they say, tilt your head to the right and slightly up, and you will look more attractive than the people that you're standing next to.
Why do you want everyone to look attractive?
Well, I mean, ultimately...
Everyone tilt your head to look to the right.
Yeah, then they all look good.
They all look like everyone's...
Tilting your head to the left makes you look slightly more intelligent, but let's face it, who cares about looking more intelligent in a family photo?
It doesn't matter which way I tilt my head. Something's going to look wrong.
Yeah, I know. I've tried it both ways, and no different. No different. I still look awkward. But anyway, try that. Tilt your head to the right, slightly up, and you will enjoy your family photo. That hack and many more can be found at johnjandrich.com.
Hey, go to our website, 1047kissfm.com. Click on Christmas Wish and help a family in need. Help a family here in Phoenix that needs help. 1047kissfm.com. Submit a letter. Tell us all about the family. Call us right now, 877-937-1047. So, Kyle, what's the story? Where are we on your lost key card for the 10th time in a couple of years?
Yeah, this is
only the second, actually. But, yeah. Grant, thank you so much, because Grant has been letting me in the building this entire week. I haven't been able to find my key card. Thanks, Grant.
Guys, I had to give her an ocular pat down every time to make sure she was clear and safe to come to the building.
Ocular clearance.
And most days she was. Some days it was questionable.
So I've been looking for my key card, and I know I took it out. I usually always keep it in the same spot in my purse, and I don't even take it out to buzz in. I just hold my purse up to the sensor, and it goes. And so when I couldn't find it on Monday, I'm like, oh no. I remember I had to take it out of my purse because Scott came. I had to run down and see him on Friday, and that's when I lost it. Then I was trying to remember, did I put it in my jeans pocket? I don't know. And for some reason, I can't remember what jeans I was wearing. So looks like I have to do some laundry. I'm hoping that it pops up in my laundry all week long, right? It didn't. And I'm like, dang it. And so yesterday I was getting ready, and I have these like this, I don't know, little drawer set where I keep like extra makeup. And I open it and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a key card there. I'm like, is that my key card? And then I'm like, that can't be the key. The key card that I lost Friday, it was definitely in my pants pocket or maybe my backpack. I'm not totally sure. But is this the key card that I lost a year ago? That I couldn't find a year ago? Maybe. So I took my chances. I brought it in. I talked to our IT guy, and he starts looking it up, like seeing if he can find the number that the key card is registered to. He doesn't know where the key card goes to. It doesn't go to this building. But it's the exact same key card we use.
Let's try every door around town.
And I'm like, where does this key card go to then?
Why do you have it?
I don't know. The only thing that I could possibly think of is, like our show's on in a few different markets, and like we used to go to these markets very often. Yeah. And so I'm like, maybe it's for the building in Portland. Yeah. Maybe for the building in San Diego. Yeah. I don't know. In any case, it's not the key card. And I'm like, maybe you could just reprogram it and use it for this building? No, not the case. So I was like, okay. So he gave me a temporary key card. He's like, when you find your other one, just give this one back. And I'm like, oh my gosh, now I feel so much pressure to make sure I find the other one.
And don't lose this one.
And not lose this one. Because this is one's apparently the one that they give to guests when they come and like use our studios for podcasts or whatnot. So I went to use it this morning, and the key card doesn't work on the elevator.
Oh, no.
So I had to text Grant against me.
What a pain in the ass you are.
Dude, this is my new favorite thing is Kyle sent me this long text in the morning and was like, hi, Grant. I can't seem to find my key card. I'm wondering where it is, blah, 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 blah. I'm driving to work now. Could you let me in? I'm getting there around 51, maybe 52. And I just text her back every morning, I am also driving. And so now anytime Kyle texts me, I just text her back, I am also driving.
Well, someday, I can't wait. It's going to happen. Like we're going to be in the middle of something on the air, and she's going to go, here it is.
Today, you're going to go buy a Now I need a key card just for the elevator. So you'll have like 3 different ones, all doing different things.
Okay, so speaking of Kyle, you and I both have some hearing issues.
True.
Right? It's been going on for a while. It's been progressing and progressing. And last week I went to go get, my doctor set up the whole hearing test for me, right? To go to this one hearing place. And so when I went to go do it, turned out I had some wax in my left ear, and they couldn't, it needed to be removed, which they say is very common, I guess.
It was packed in there.
Yeah, so my doctor removed it. I put it up on Instagram, you see the video of it, and then I had some in my right ear. So yesterday, it was time for me to do the real test. So I go into this place, and I haven't done anything like that since like elementary school. Remember where you got to hold your hand up or whatever?
I just volunteered at my kid's school to help with
that.
that.
That was last time. She was like, have you ever had a hearing test? I was like, yeah, when I was 8. So it was almost the same thing, except they put, like you sit in a chair, and they put these little headphone earplugs in your ears that are connected to something, and then they go into another room, and they talk to you. And I filmed it all, so it's funny. You can't hear them, but you can hear me.
So you sound insane. I
sound so insane. I look and say, dude, not only that, but my God, my legs are just moving the whole time. It's annoying. I'm going to post a video, but it's so long. I'm trying to chop it up and make sure. But so then you have these things in your ears, right? So it's like first you got to hear these sounds. And I hold a little thing in my hand, and when you hear a beep, you're supposed to press it. And you hear first right ear, left ear, different kinds of beeps. And then it got to the point where like, I thought my breathing was louder because you're really trying to listen, right? And but all I could hear in my head is, and I hit it right. And then I thought, I think I might have was breathing too loud. She's like, it's fine, keep going. So I do right ear, left ear. Then they go, okay, I'm going to say, this guy is going to say words to you in the ears. You repeat the words, right?
I bet that was amazing.
Yeah, that part was interesting. Then it'd be like, mushroom. And then, like, in the left ear, you hear, like, turtle. Right? Like that, right? So then it got in these sentences. I had to repeat these sentences. But what they do with the sentences is they make the background noise louder and louder and louder and louder to see, sense. Like, because that's my problem when I'm in a restaurant. So guess what? My hearing? Take a guess. Take a guess. Just
Absolutely terrible.
It's
terrible?
perfect.
It's what?
It's perfect.
Rich, what do you think?
I think your hearing is normal. I just don't think you pay attention.
My hearing is almost perfect. The earwax that you took out of my ear, I have some problems with hearing consonants that I might think they're muffled, and that's because of just how old you are as you grow. Things happen. But other than that, my hearing's perfect. Which blew my mind.
So I would like an apology because I did not damage your hearing those 2 times.
That's true.
Yeah, see?
But I wanted to do it was so much fun. But it was also exhausting. I was so wiped out. It took about an hour. I thought
hard work.
it'd be fun to do like a schwanding there to see how everyone a show bonding thing is that.
That's funny. But when you posted that earwax video, it just took me to Shrek when he pulls out the earwax and makes a candle out of it.
That's me.
Yeah, that was you.
And then my doctor's like, we could we get you on the schedule, do it once a month because they said they're like, you don't want to use Q-tips. They're like, don't. And I go, what are Q-tips for? And they're like, well, they're for cleaning things in your house,
your makeup too.
I guess it doesn't say on there, clean your ears. I don't know.
It doesn't?
I don't know. But they're like, that's not for ears. I'm like, I swear.
So how are you supposed to clean it out?
That's what I said. And they said some people in the shower, you let the water go in or whatever, do something and things like that. Like, I don't know. Or like my doctor's office, they're like, we'll do it for you once a month. Put it in your schedule. I'm like, all right, because they took a little squirt gun and whatever they did in the video.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try one of those.
Now you got to get these in-ears made like I have so you can protect your hearing.
No, because that pushes the wax in.
Well, I mean, yes, there's that. But then you get your ears cleaned out and you're okay.
Kyle, I wonder if you have wax in your ears.
I might. And they're not scared because they're like, nope, it's not wax. You have bad hearing. I'll just keep hearing people incorrectly. It's fine.
So interesting.
You know what's interesting, actually, is... So I was talking to the nurse when I went in for the vision and hearing screenings. I was talking to her, and she's like, you know what's crazy is there's some kids that they actually lie on their, vision screenings because they want glasses.
Oh, really?
Well, when I was a kid, I wanted a broken arm. I wanted a cast so bad, but I never broke an arm. Yeah. One of the things I'm working on the video now because I filmed most of it, and I'm trying to get to the one part where I couldn't hear the background. The background is so loud, and the phrase was, "Put this square peg in a round hole." And I got that wrong.
What did you hear?
I don't want to say it because it was a little vulgar.
Oh my gosh!
But did you repeat it?
Yeah, I repeated it.
You're like, why would
and
you
then I got into an argument with the lady running the test because I was like, it's the same thing. It's just the body part.
OMG.
So I have that. I'm trying to edit it in there. But after watching it, it's like I didn't have a place to put my camera, so I put it on the floor. Right, it's shooting up. And what I pulled out of this video is serious resting leg syndrome. Is that what it's called? Where your leg
RLS?
It's annoying to watch.
Well, when you're shaking your legs, that's a little different. Restless leg syndrome is that feeling of restlessness in your legs that almost feels like when you're growing. You know how you have growing pains?
So that's at night, when you go to sleep.
That's at night.
Okay, I have that sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
But whatever this is right here.
Shaking your leg?
Oh, it's terrible.
I think you just might have anxiety.
It's terrible.
Dude, we need to put a camera, because I've been noticing this for the last 11 years, is whenever you're doing the show, your leg is going wild. If your microphone were a little more sensitive, all you'd hear is the chair going.
I actually feel like both John Jay and Rich, you both do
I'm
that.
doing it right now, and I stopped it just because I heard you talking about it.
What is going through your minds? That'd be stressing me out.
I'm going to post a video. I'll post a video because I think that's the distracting part. You don't even listen to the hair test. But anyway.
Congratulations, though. That's good news.
Yeah.
What?
That's good news.
I didn't hear you.
I said that's good news.
Okay, thanks.